March 31st, Tuesday morning. We're due to get rain tomorrow, so we got a little breeze blowing in today. It's supposed to be 84 today, which is going to be good, but it's not why I'm here. I'm checking in. Doing okay. Um, actually, worked, 5 hours yesterday. Bus worked 5 hours today. Small group of us are getting together, cleaning the restaurant, and for the most part, staying 6 feet away from each other. Not guaranteed at all times, but we're all healthy, so we say, or so it appears. But I don't know. Anyhow, just checking in, seeing hopefully everybody's doing good. Couple interesting things. Yesterday, I went to work, did my 5 hours, came home, stripped out of my clothes, because we're cleaning. Took a shower, got dressed from head to toe, shoes, pants, long sleeve shirt. And yes, I'm in Florida, and yes, it was 90 degrees. But I don't care. Even put a head thing on. Went to Walmart, grabbed my few essentials that I needed. And surprisingly, it took Walmart about 12 days or so to catch up with the stock shelves. So I was able to get more food. Hot dogs, chili, no beans, tuna fish, cheese. You could get milk. Basically, we were pretty much loaded other than toilet paper. Go figure. I'm okay in that department, so I don't care. But as I was going to the self checkout with still the sanitation rag in my hand, because everything I touched, I wiped my hands afterwards. I don't trust anything anymore at this point. And I'm not a germaphobe or nothing like that, but still be safe, be cautious. Anyhow, put my card in, used the sanitized rag over my finger to push the buttons. All done, left, whatever. But before I was leaving, when I was walking up to the self-checkout, and you can say what you want about self-checkouts, I don't care right now. That's what I do. I touch my own food, touch my own card. Or if I choose to pay in cash, you can even do that at the self-checkout. So I don't care. Complain what you want about taking jobs. That's fine, I understand. And I'm right there with you. But in this scenario, I feel much safer doing my own shit. So anyhow, on my way walking up to the self-checkout, there's this elderly gentleman. Now this is 6 o'clock at night, 6:30. Florida has sent out a message saying that all senior citizens, anybody 65 or older, needs to stay at home. Don't come out. Now, like most grocery stores have emphasized that they have elderly shopping, which, great. I appreciate that so much. Let them guys get in, be safe, get their food, get out. The only problem I see with that is that this is affecting older people more than it's affecting my age or even younger, or kids. And it affects anybody, it doesn't matter. But it's affecting the older group better. That's a pretty white dog. But, it's my neighbor walking their dog. But anyhow, as I'm walking up to the self-checkout, here's this elderly gentleman. I don't know. I'm going to guess he's 65. I don't know that Walmart has instituted a senior citizen shopping hour, so I'm not going to dish on Walmart about this, but apparently not here in this town. But he is just covered in sweat. I mean, just sweating, and he could have a medical issue, whatever. But as a public standpoint, from my point of view, that was really bad. I mean, this guy is drenched. His shirt is soaked like he just walked out of a sprinkler system. I mean, this guy is drenched in sweat. So if I get sick, and I probably was, I moved from probably going right behind him safely 6 feet. To the other side, up against the women's closing, I was probably 15 feet from them or better. But it just, I was like, really? You're in Walmart. It's not hot in Walmart. But this guy is drenched in sweat, so I don't know. I feel sorry for the people that were behind him in line, if anybody got in line behind him, because that's just scary. Okay. And I don't know. Walmart, please do something about senior citizens. The scary part of this is that, okay, it's cool that grocery stores have designated an hour or whatever to senior citizen shopping. I get it. I appreciate it. That's awesome. The problem being is if you let them in, and they're most acceptable to this, if you let them in at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, first one's in the store, and one of them happens to be infected but not know it, because this can take up to a week, supposedly, before you even remotely know. Does that not put everybody at risk? Now, I'm not saying that, maybe senior citizens should have the last hour of the day, especially now that the shelves are restocked for the most part. I was even able to get Pepsi yesterday, which was the first time in almost 2 weeks. But yeah, if you let them in first, and they're infected and don't know it, and they're touching things, and then you allow us regular people to come in that aren't senior citizens, then isn't that putting us at risk? I don't know, just a thought. Okay, on to the third thing, or second thing, depending how you wanted to look at that. I belong to this neighborhood group app, and your neighborhood may have it too, you just don't know it. If you go in, and like mine's under one street name here in the neighborhood, so that's how I was introduced to it, through a suggestion, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, I found it, but whatever. It's a neighborhood app. And basically, it's, you post stuff for sale, you comment on what people are doing, or, it's just neighborhood watch program, basically, online, on an app. They reported this morning, somebody, that 50% or more than 50% of this COVID-19 coronavirus that we have in this county, the cases, 50% or better have come from this city that I live in. Kind of self-explanatory. We're a small town. Population's maybe 10 grand, which to me is not a small town, but it is, because they're old school, old-fashioned roll-up sidewalks at 459, even during regular days. But anyhow, probably average age in this town's probably 60. I'm not there. I'm 48. But, and it may be the case that 50% of the ones in this county are coming from this town. Well, because, and you can't tell me senior citizens don't have a phone. They do. Of some kind or another. And regardless of what kind of cell phone you get, you always get the emergency alerts of kids missing, whatever it may be. And that's the kind of message they sent out about senior citizens. Stay at home as much as possible. But as far as letting these senior citizens in first, I get it. They get up early. I mean, I understand they go to bed early. I get it. But are you not putting the general public at risk if you're allowing the most acceptable ones in first? I don't know. That's just my thought. I guess I'll keep this under 10 minutes. Everybody have a good one. Peace. Love you. See you on the flip side.